All right, workout 2 is ready for you guys. There are 3 sections, with the middle section being the greatest number of movements. So for the first section, you're going to be doing 4 movements. It is 3 rounds. Every time you get to a new round, the amount of time you spend doing the movement is less. So round 1, you're doing 60 seconds of each movement. Round 2, 45 seconds. Round 3, 30 seconds. For the first movement, incline, it should say incline push-up to box jump. If you don't have confidence in your box jump, you can do an incline push-up, and then when you step back out of the push-up, just do a vertical jump on the ground. Otherwise, you're going to do the push-up and then you're going to jump to the surface you're doing the push-up on. For the dips, if you want to make them harder, elevate your feet. In the video, I do not demonstrate elevated feet. My feet are on the ground. But if you want to make it harder, elevate your feet to the same height as the box where your hands are. Third thing, side plank with top leg on the box. If this is too intense, what you can do is just do a normal side plank on the ground. The leg that is on the box is going to feel the inner thigh working. So the idea is that you're adding a little bit more value to your side plank. Instead of just being an oblique movement, you're also getting an intense adductor, which is your inner thigh muscle. And then the last in this first section is a single leg deadlift to press. You're going to be splitting up the time. So for the first round, you'll be doing 30 seconds on the right leg, 30 seconds on the left. And your back foot can be touching the ground if you have too much trouble with balance.
Tom?
Okay, second section, you're going to be doing a bunch of different movements. The first thing is deadlifts. You should be holding the heaviest pair of kettlebells or dumbbells that you have. You're going to be doing 20 deadlifts. Then you're going to go to body row. I realize that some of you are going to find this super challenging. Just do the best that you can. If your chair does not have really long legs the way mine does, you're not going to be able to get your arms into full extension. If it's easier for you just to practice a hold, you could swap the 10 body rows for a muscle failure hold. So you just pull yourself so your chest is as close to the chair as possible and hold. The next thing is jack jumps. You have 2 options. You can either do a jack jump that looks like a jumping jack minus the arms, or you could drop into the squat every time your feet are wide, or do a combination where you do 10 and 10. Then you have leapfrog to shuffle back. You want to have enough space that you can jump as far forward as possible. Really maximize the distance, because 10 reps is not a lot of these, and practice really fast feet shuffling back to the place that you started. The hold the wall, if you cannot handle 40 seconds, just break it up into multiple pieces, maybe 20 and 20 or 15, 15 and 10. Make sure that your arms are straight the entire time. You should feel this in almost every muscle in your body. The lean back hold, it's kind of a precarious setup that I had, but if you need to just do this on the floor, you can just sit on the ground and lean back. The idea is that you're trying to load your abs. The more parallel to the ground you are, the harder the hold is. Version 1, no squat. Version 2 with squat. Okay, the last section, you have 2 explosive power movements and then an isometric hold. So you're going to be doing speed skaters and wood choppers, which are your power movements. You're going to be doing 3 rounds of everything, but only the speed skaters and the wood choppers, you're doing this rep scheme of 21, 15, 9. The wide arm push-up hold, your hands should be twice as wide as your normal push-up, maybe even wider than twice as wide. You're gonna get your nose to touch the ground, you're gonna hold that for 30 seconds for each of the 3 rounds. So you'll do 21 speed skaters, 21 wood choppers, 30-second hold, 15 speed skaters, 15 wood choppers, 30-second hold, 9, 9, 30-second hold.